Hi guys, good afternoon once again, and as usual I am here to share with you a very interesting topic. The topic I'm going to talk about are there are two things I want to acknowledge first before I go straight into the topic. There are two things I want to acknowledge first before I go straight to the topic that I want us to look at today. Now, the first one I would like us to be careful about is the wearing of the nose mask. We shouldn't forget that the coronavirus is not over yet, and then when you're in town you have to wear your mask. I hardly go out, but when I go out today, I was out and I have to wear my mask. I always make sure that I wear the mask, so you have to continue wearing the mask until further notice. Don't be deceived. Just wear the mask. We are all not the same, so just wear the mask. That is the first one I want everybody to know and be aware of. Try and wear the mask. Number two is the alleged sex video of Serwa Amihere. This lady is been trending on all the social media apps. But you know, I am someone who doesn't want to poke my nose into people's businesses. I am somebody who wants to poke my nose into people's private lives. But once you are a celebrity, a lot of people will say a lot of weird things about you. People will say a lot of bad things about you. So it is up to you for you to know what to do with it. If you don't have the strength, the mental strength to be able to withstand all these accusations, you will not be able to even do your job. People do these things to distract you, whether they are true or not. I personally don't care. That is your private life. But because when you check here, I have so many things trending. Serwa Amihere is talking about sex video with some politician. I don't want to mention names. And then so many things. I can read a lot, but for time's sake, I will not waste my time on this. But what I want to tell Serwa Amihere is that she is a beautiful lady. Even the blind man knows that you are beautiful. Now you have a good career, and when people see that you are excelling in your career, they would like to distract you. They would like to do things that will let you lose focus. And you know, I've tweeted a lot of topics about how to be focused when the enemy is knocking at your door. They always want to distract you so that you can't do your job anymore because of the level you are going. They believe that you are climbing the ladder of success in a rapid manner, and normal human beings hypocrites don't understand that. So at times they say certain things to just to distract you. I've read your tweet on Facebook, and you said this is the first time you are coming out to talk about the issue. The issue has been trending about a week now. When I go to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, I've seen you trending a lot. But as a content creator, I usually just like to talk about things that will help that will help mankind, that will help society. Delving too much into people's private lives is none of the things I want to talk about, but it is something that I just wanted to. What I'm going to say to you is just a motivation. I want you to know that when we are climbing the ladder of success, this kind of things will happen. Even when you go to Hollywood, people like John Travolta and a lot of big Hollywood stars have all come under this scrutiny. Some of them mentioning, seeing a lot of bad things about them, but they don't care. It comes with fame. When you become famous, this is what happens to you. So my little advice as a content creator is that you have to be focused. You see, people say these things for you to lose focus. But I was very disappointed when you did not state whether it is true or not. That is what I was actually not happy, because I wanted you to either debunk the allegation or refute the allegation or whatever that you have to do to let people know that you have better things doing than following big politicians, married men, and all those kind of things. I strongly don't believe whether it is true or not. It's none of my business. But the advice I want to give you as a content creator is that be motivated. I've read something you said, it makes you strong. That is the only thing you said, but you never refute the allegation whether it is true or not. You never said anything about it. That was what I was so disappointed. And you also kept long before coming out to say something about this allegation. You know, when people are saying a lot of things, you are a media woman, And when people are saying a lot of bad things about you and you are a media, use your medium to refute the allegation immediately. But once you keep quiet, people think that it is true. Once there's allegation against you and you don't want to talk about it, people will believe that it is true. That's why you are not saying it. So, to me, whether it is true or not, what I want you to know as a media woman is that is how human beings are. Even as I'm in my small corner here, I am in my small corner here, praying to God every day, always stick to my channel, always having sleepless nights, what I will do to improve my channel. Right now, it is difficult for me. As soon as God starts blessing me, they will start saying, I am a gay, I am doing cocaine, I am doing this. That is how human beings are. They don't look at the struggles. They look at when you become famous, when you become successful. That is what they look for. And when you get there, they don't know how you manage to get there. What they know is what they will do to bring you down. So it's an advice I'm giving to you. Just forget. I've already mentioned Hollywood stars that they have said a lot of things in order to terminate their career, to destroy their career, but they were strong. And as a media man or as a media personality, you know that these things will happen. You as a celebrity, these things will happen. Your private life is not more in your hands, and people will say a lot of weird things about you. The bloggers and all those kind of things. If you think the case is not, what they are saying is not true, because what I'm reading from my laptop here is very bad. They are like, watch. It means that if I don't even want to watch it, that they are asking me to watch it. So if there's no sex tape, why should they be saying that watch Alex sex video tape of Serwa Amihere and certain politician? You know me, I don't like speaking about politicians. There are some people that I just don't want to go there, so I will leave it like that. So my word of motivation for you is that be strong, and know that is how human beings are. They are like that. When you are climbing the ladder of success and your beauty is killing some of them, you are becoming famous, and the people will try to bring you down. They want to distract you, and you lose focus. But I like what you said. You said it makes you very strong. That is it. Just for Serwa Amihere, he's a newcaster or GH1, and I like watching your program. Now let's come straight to what I wanted us to talk about today. Now, today what I want us to talk about is that it is have to do with relationship. And you know, I am the only professor now when it comes to relationship issues. I am the only professor. The whole world, I am the one who have all the keys when it comes to relationship issues. Today I have another one, interesting, and I know a lot of you would like to. Let me acknowledge this before I continue. My last video that I did concerning about what is the title of that video? The video was about should women approach men they have feelings for. Yes, I have received a lot of messages. I have a lot of views, organic views that I believe were watched by real people. I am so happy, and it is motivating me to push more. So today's topic is about, you see, our parents, what is wrong with them? Our mothers, what is wrong with them? Our mothers always insist that we marry from our hometown. I don't know why they are doing that. I don't know what they have seen that they always insist that their children or their men, their children who are ready to marry, they should always look at the village where they are coming from to marry, and not marry the city girls. This is some puzzle I want us to dissect and find out why they say that, why they always insist that the lady you are going to marry should come from the village. No matter what you do, if you are not watching Nigerian movies or this is real. This is real. So I want us to look at it and bring out the reasons why we think our mothers always insist that you have to marry from the village. This is what I want us to look at today. And then the first thing I want us to look at is that why did they always want us to marry from the village? I had the opportunity to interview 10 men. Yes, I had an opportunity to interview 10 men at Pukwasi Market, and out of the 10 men, 9 said that 9 made it clear to me that their wives are from their hometown. Only one that got married in the city. That is the point, and I want us to look at it. It It is a serious matter that we have to look at and understand why our parents always insist that we marry from our hometown. Now, these are the reasons. These are the reasons. And I know everybody has his opinion when it comes to relationship. But I personally think that these are the key reasons why I think our parents normally, especially our mothers, normally want us to marry from the village. One, they believe that when you marry from your village, one, you understand the culture, you understand the tradition. That is the foundation. The foundation is already laid because you understand the conditions, the tradition, the culture of everything, because you are all coming from the same family. So it makes it easier for them. It makes it easier for them when you marry from their village. And they also believe that, you see, our mothers always want to control their daughter-in-laws. They want that, especially when the man is successful, when the man is a rich man, if they come to the house, they should come and see a daughter-in-law that they can easily manipulate. They can easily do whatever they want to do without any opposition. So what they are doing is that they try their possible best to let you marry from the village so that they have the upper hand. They will be able to control the lady you are going to marry. So that's why they like choosing the ladies from the village for you. When they do that, it means that they have the upper hand. But when you allow your son to marry from the city, that with the tag too known, and then their culture is different, their tradition is different, everything is different from your side, from you, the man, family. It begins to bring a lot of problems. The mother, the mother, and then the daughter-in-law cannot see things together. They can't understand themselves, and there will be a lot of trouble, especially women. When the man is rich, women normally like to visit their children in the city and stay with them for a very long time. So when you have a wife, they don't approve of your marriage. When they come, they will cause trouble, especially if the worst thing happens and the woman is not giving birth. After that one, you the man, if you don't take time, you go to work and you will not come home, because the pressure, the problem they will create for you is going to be very, very, very difficult for you to withstand. So I strongly believe that when the reason why our mothers always insist we marry from our hometown is that survey has also shown that 70% of men who marry from their homes have successful marriage. 70% of men who marry from their hometowns have successful marriage, because one, at times, even when times changes and there are things become difficult for you, women you marry from your hometown, they easily understand you. They are able to understand you because they themselves are coming from where? They are coming from a place where it is difficult, where the living condition is very hard. So when you bring them to the city or you marry them and things change, you are not more the same you used to be, and things become difficult, they are able to withstand that pressure. But the city ladies, Master, you marry some of them, and when things change small, no, they are beginning to look somewhere. Their mothers begin to give them bad advice. Their friends begin to give them bad advice. And before you realize, they are away. But when you marry from your hometown and difficulties set in, they are able to withstand you, because already where they are coming from, the living conditions are so hard for them. So once they come to the city and they are there enjoying, and then when the hard times come in, they are able to withstand you. And mostly people that you marry from your hometown, when difficulties come, they are able to understand you. They easily understand you, no matter how difficult it is. They are able to withstand that pressure and stay by you through thick and thin. This is what we should be looking at. That is the more reason why our mothers favor the village girls than the city girls. You can be in the city, have a nice girlfriend, and all of a sudden, when it's time for you to marry, you carry her to your hometown, and your mother and your father, especially the mothers, they start asking, where is he staying? Where does he live? Who is the father? Who is the mother? Which tribe is he coming from? Is the mother alive? Because they ask why the mother, whether your girlfriend mother is alive, is that because they don't want any confrontation. They don't want to visit you, and they also come and they will be war. So the first thing they ask, is the mother alive? Is your girlfriend mother alive? Once you say the mother is not alive, they are happy. They can easily approve. But once you say your girlfriend mother is still alive, they will begin to think twice because, hey, this woman, if I visit my son and he also visit the daughter and we are in the house together, what are we going to do? So, the main reason why our mothers normally insist we marry from our hometown is that they want to have control the marriage. They want to control your wife. They want that if they visit you, they will be able to do whatever they want to do without any difficulties. The city wife will not allow that. The city wife will not allow your mother to do whatever he wants to do without any confrontation. That is the main reason why they prefer we marry from our hometown. Now, the reasons are many, but I'm just choosing the important ones. The next important reason why I think our mothers want us to marry from the village is that they are well cultured. That is what they believe. They are well cultured. They can live within their means, and they can cook. They are wife materials. So let me just conclude by saying that they are wife materials. So the reason why our mothers always insist we marry from the village is that they believe that marrying from the village, they are wife material. They are well trained. They know how to cook. They know how to serve a man. They know how to handle a home because of what they've been doing at the village. So they believe that marrying a woman from the village will help them. The woman will be able to take care of their son properly. The woman will be able to serve their son very, very well. So that is number one. They can cook well. They can keep a home. They don't live extravagant lifestyle. They are simple to go with, and these are some of them. And they are also raw. And the most important thing is that when you marry a woman from the village and you bring her to the city, I'm not saying that actually it ends up in a good way. At times it does not. At times it does not, because some of them even come from the village, and when they come and they are being influenced by the city girls, within some few months, 3 months, they become like the city girls, and then the problem, they will start giving you problem. So what I'm saying is that, but it is true that normally when you marry from the village and you bring them, before their eyes will open, if you are a very smart man, you will not even allow this thing to happen, because you will not allow her to go out and have friends. You will not allow her to, no, you let her know her position in the family. And they are also able to take good care of the children. They are also able to take good care of the home. They can clean, they can cook, they can wash. All these things, they do it for you nicely. You go to work and come, they prepare nice food, and they don't have plenty friends like the city girls who you marry. When you go out, before you come, they have 20 ladies with tattoos all sitting in your hall eating and throwing out. When you marry a city, most of the city girls, they don't even know how to clean home. They don't even know how to keep a house clean, and no man wants to live in a dirty house. For instance, one of the most important things I want a woman to do for me to be, if you are a woman and you want me to always remember you and be happy with you, keep my house clean. I love ladies who keep house clean. When I go out and come and see that all the stuffing chairs, the tables and everything is clean, I put my hand on the dining table and I don't see any dust and those things, that is what I want. If you're a woman and you can do this for me, I will love you forever. Me, it's cleanliness I want. But when I go out and come home and see things, how will I put it? Things are lying down haphazardly everywhere, and everything is not at the right place, I get angry. God, these things make me angry. So the village girls, you only have to teach them ABCD, and they also live simple life. They don't live extravagant life. It's not like the city girls that you bring them and they tell you that buy me iPhone. It's not like the city girls they tell you that let's go out and go and eat pizza. It's not like the city girls that when you marry them, their birthday alone, they want you to invite 1,000 people and do a party for them. No, when you marry the village girl, they don't know all these things. If it is her birthday and you wish that you can do something for him, it is easy. You can even just buy a cake and some few friends, and then you are good to go. But marry a city girl, he will announce the whole, especially if you are a rich man, he will announce the whole world. A birthday will look like a rally, MPP rally. because they are in power. The people that will attend the birthday party, master, after the party, if you don't take time, you collapse. You file for how will I put it, for bankruptcy because of the way they live. So our mothers always want the good, the good things for us. They believe that what the decision they normally take for us, it is for the betterment of our lives. So they normally try to insist that we should marry the villager because they know what they have experienced. And when people that have experienced they are talking, you listen. I've mentioned this on several occasions in some of my programs, that if the people who experience something in life and they are talking, the wise listen. So when our mothers are talking about this kind of things, we have to listen to them. At times we have to pause. At times you also love the city girl so much that nothing can stop it. Become a tug of war. But only when things turn bad, that is when your mother will tell you that, you see what I was telling you. Where is it? She's gone. When things turn bad, she's gone. But when you marry the village girl, mostly, I'm not saying 100% of them are good. That is not, no. In life, not everything is good. In life, not everything is good. Not everything is good. So what I'm saying is that, at times, let's listen to our parents. They have something. There's something that they are saying that we don't understand because love has blinded our eye, and we don't want to see what they are seeing. But if you sit down and think carefully, it is safer. To me, it is far safer to marry from your hometown than to come here and pick any stranger and marry. Because when it is difficult for you, they will not pity you. They won't. When it is difficult for you, they won't pity you. They don't care because they don't know you anywhere. You meet when times were good, and now times are bad. So he will go. The parents will. They advise her. The mother will advise her, master, you can't be there and be hungry. The city girlfriend, her city friends will also be advising her that, master, you can't be in this. You are suffering. These are what they will do, and before you are left alone. So what I'm saying is that at times, let's reason with our mothers. They know what they are saying when it comes to this village girl marriage matter. Because at times, some of them, they impose the girl on you. You are home, and before you realize, they carry the girl and come. You can even be with your city girlfriend before they come. The city girl is even with you, and they will bring a woman that, matter, this is your woman. This is your girl. We want you to marry this girl. If you don't marry this girl, we are going to disown you. Some of them can boldly say that. So the point I want us to look at is that in relationship, do we actually have to go all out to marry people that we sincerely love? That is what I believe. Because there's a saying that love has no boundaries. There's a saying that love has no boundaries. But to me, does it work today? Does love that has no boundaries work today? Look at the economy, look at the situation, look at how the world has changed. Do we still have to say that love has no boundary? You can just marry anybody because you love the person. Because at times, it goes beyond the love. At times, it goes beyond the love. When you want to marry somebody, at times, it's not only about the love. It goes beyond the love. So if you don't see beyond the love, master, you find yourself in trouble. You find yourself in serious trouble, and you end up asking yourself, I made a mistake. By then, you've wasted your 10 years, 20 years with a total stranger. So what I'm saying is this. At times, it is safer. That is my opinion. It is safer to marry a woman who understands your culture, even the diary. You already know what the diary is. You already know what they need. When you marry, you know how many cows you are going to pay. You know the diary. You already know how much you are going to pay. But when you go and marry a stranger, you now have to make inquiries and find out what their tradition is, what their diary is, what they are demanding. Are you getting the point? But when you marry from your hometown, it becomes easy. Even when the relationship is becoming difficult, it is easily solved at the village because your mother and the girl parents, because they live together, they live close to each other, they can easily, how will I put it? They can easily sort things out and then call you here to come home and you settle the matter. It is easier to settle dispute between people who marry from their hometown. It is easy to settle dispute from people who marry from their hometown. Because when you marry the city girl, it becomes something else because one, the city girls at times, because of their lifestyle and their upbringing, some of them, they are brought up with silver spoons. Okay, so they don't know what is hardship. And you from the village, you come to city, things are going well with you, and you go and marry such a person, and then things go bad. The unfortunate happen, and then what happens? They can't withstand you because they can't stand hardship. They can't live hardship. They have never lived hardship before, so they will not be able to withstand you in terms of difficulties. But the village girl, I strongly believe that will stand, because if you were eating pizza, eating fried rice, eating salad and those things, even when times become difficult and this lady have to soak garri, he can soak garri because he has lived that life before. She has lived that life. She has eaten garri before, which was their best food before. Are you getting it? She has taken garri and groundnut before. She has taken garri without sugar before. She has taken garri, she has chewed garri before. So when things become difficult and you have to come down to a certain level, they already know the system, so they are able to withstand the test of time. But the city village, who has most of their parents spoil them, they spoil them. So this is somebody who eats pizza for breakfast with Don Simon. This is somebody who's how will I put it, who cannot cook. You have to bring a house girl in, come and cook, wash, and all it. The only thing is that you patrol in the house just to, in the name of your wife. And it shouldn't be so, because marriage goes beyond love. Marriage goes beyond love. This is not a one-day thing. It is an entire life. So what you have to do is that you have to actually state it properly. The woman you want to. You can love the person, but when you get to marriage, you have to rethink. You have to rethink and bring certain factors in and see whether the girl you claim you love actually have those factors, have those how will I put it? Have those things that you are looking for. Because marriage goes beyond love. Marriage goes beyond love, and that is the more reason why a lot of people are having broken marriage. They haven't broken relationship, because when it comes to marriage, they don't want to see beyond love. They believe in love, and when they go in, it doesn't take time. This love thing that they were doing become history, and you see that 2 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, everybody is finding his way. That is the point. So marriage, it is clear, and we have to understand what we are saying. At times we are not here to say certain things about particular people. We are all from the city, but everybody comes from the village. But we are talking about ladies that we meet in the city. They were born in the city, they were raised in the city, they attend the schools in the city, they have city life. Let's just put it that way. They have city life. Okay, you don't compare that person with someone who attend the village school, walk for 30 miles, 10 miles to school, and come back home, fetch water from the river, come back home, cook, use firewood to cook, and do those things. And you bring that person to your house. Master, he can even clean your walls. Even your walls, he can clean it. If you ask him to clean your wall tiles, he can clean it. Because what he has done in the village and what you are giving him to do is just cocoa. It's just simple. So that is the advantage. And this is what our parents normally see that we don't see, because they see beyond love. Our parents see beyond love. What do we see? Because you've gotten a good job and these city girls are chasing you and rushing on you, you forget that marriage is beyond love. And if you just don't think, you go in and pick one of them as a wife, life changes. Today I read something on Steve Harvey. He said something about the end of it, that love is, and change is something that is inevitable, and for that matter, whether you like it, change is inevitable. But once change is inevitable, so when we are doing things, we have to bring change in it. Anything that we want to do, we have to bring change in it, because in marriage, changes will come, and both of you, can you withstand that changes? You have to look at that. So change is important, because change will occur in every part of your life. So you have to be you have to be very, very careful when you want to um, get married. Think properly. So I strongly go with our mothers. What the decision they normally give us is true. And mostly by nature, you see that the guys at the city, they like playing games with the city girls. But most of them, when it's time for them to marry, they quickly run to the village and go and fetch one of the girls. Raw girls are raw. In the village, though there are womanizers there, but some of them, they have been kept very, very well. And when you marry such people, you marry quality woman. You marry a quality woman, because quality woman is not about bleaching. It's not about having soft skin. It's not about wearing wig. It's not about wearing somebody's hair. It's not about wearing artificial nails. It's not about having artificial ass. No. When we talk of quality, quality is what God has given you naturally, and these village girls have them in abundance. So who will you prefer, natural or artificial women? Most of the city girls, they are artificial. Everything about them is artificial. Their hair, their ass, their buttocks, their hips, their nose, everything about them is artificial. And you have a well endowed woman at the village with all the compartments available for you, and you don't go and look for that. You are looking for when you are looking for a city girl whose 90% of him is made up of artificial. It is bad. It is sad. So we have to reason with our parents. Like I said, I've made an interview, 10 men. I've interviewed 10 men, and all of them, 9 of them said they married from their hometown, and they are still married. It is always like that. Married from their hometown, it is believed that those marriage normally it is difficult to end, because it goes beyond love. When you marry from the village, it goes beyond love. The relationship you have in the village with them, with the parents, your parents and their parents, the way they live at the village, so it makes it difficult for you people to even try to divorce. It's not easy, no matter how difficult it is. I'm not saying you are not going to fight. I'm not saying you are not going to have problems, but master, the problems are less than what you acquire when you marry a city girl. That is my opinion. Okay, that is my opinion, my belief. There are people who prefer city girls because they call the village girls bush girls. That is your problem. If you call somebody who can cook well for you, who can wash your hands, who can wash your clothes well, who can clean your house and even clean your wall tiles and do everything good for you, and you call that person a bush girl. And somebody who wear artificial hair, artificial fingernails, artificial eyelashes, artificial buttocks, artificial stomach, artificial shoe, everything, and you prefer that person, Massa. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Seriously, let's be realistic, because men like natural girls. Men like natural girls. They want you to be natural. Your buttocks, your everything should be endowed. It should be natural. Chasing women that have 70% of their parts are artificial. What is it meant for? What is it? That is the reason why. That is what our parents see. That is what our mothers see. They see beyond love. When it comes to marriage, they see beyond love. That is why they always insist we marry from our village. I'm so happy today that I treated this particular topic. It's a topic that I've been trying to put things together, able to talk about it, and I'm so happy that I'm able to talk about it. Of late, my relationship programs are getting views, they are getting watch time, they are getting engagement, and I'm so happy about that. So happy about that. So it is something that I would like to focus on for now. So people who like this particular content, you have no other place than Golden Eye Films TV, and my name is always Mr. Adams, and other people call me the professional. A lot of my friends call me the professional. Those who know me properly, they know that I am the only professor when it comes to relationship issues. Thank you very much, and always, I will not forget to say, subscribe to Golden Eye Films TV. I need subscribers. Subscribers determine the success of your channel. So subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. It is very, very important. That is the message I want to send to my audience, new viewers, and then everything is going well. To be sincere with you, I am so happy. I know God is pushing me up. I can feel it. That is what I want to share with my audience, that I will never forget you people, no matter what. When I climb the ladder of success, I won't forget some of you, because you've been there, you've been liking my videos, you've been commenting, and we've been engaging with each other, and I'm so happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So once again, I thank everybody who has time to watch my program, and I always believe that in life, struggle. People don't see when you are struggling. As I'm here in my small corner, struggling, not sleeping in the night, thinking about what topic I will treat, doing research and all those things, they don't see that. When God starts blessing me right now, he's doing cocaine, he's a gay man, he's this, he's a thief, he's that. That is how human beings are. So, Serwa, you have to be very, very strong. Okay, be very, very strong. The things I'm reading here, I don't like them. I don't believe those things. What I'm going to tell you is that be strong. Be strong, and then know that they want you to lose focus. Don't lose focus. People want to distract you when they see that you are climbing the ladder of success. So don't lose focus. Even you are even lucky. They didn't arrest. Some of them didn't frame you up and arrest you. Some people, they were framed up, arrested because of jealousy. So you have to be careful. Some of these things, you have to be mature enough to know that they are distraction. Whether it is true or not, I don't care whether you sleep with a married man, a politician, or whatever it is. It's none of my business. Once you doesn't have anything to, if not taken, how will I put it? I don't see any reason why it should be wrong. That is how I see it. Even if you are sleeping with married men and those things, it's none of everybody's business. But these bloggers, some of them, I remember I was watching the program, they were interviewing one blogger, I don't want to mention them, and he was saying that when you don't say controversial things, you will not get views. When you come and talk things that are real, things, when you say the truth, people don't look at it. People want controversial rumors, gossips, and those kind of things. That is why they get views. So that is why all of them are running to the controversial issues. That is what I remember. One blogger was saying that. I respect that blogger, but I think the day he said that thing, I was surprised. I was surprised that me coming up as a small YouTuber, I'm looking up to certain people, but if those that I'm looking up to are saying things that you have to just follow the wind because you have to make money, so say things that will get you views. It was sad, but with everybody and the way he want to be known, that is it. Everybody and the way he want to be known. So Serwa, once again, you don't know me personally, I don't know you, but I'm sorry. When certain things happen to me in life, so when I see certain things like this happening to my fellow human being, I just always want to have the courage to also let the person know that they are doing these things to distract you. They want you to lose focus. So don't be strong. I was happy when you said you are strong. Don't worry, God is with you. That is all that I have for all my subscribers, my viewers, and anyone who engage my content. I always end up with God. I know God will deliver us from evil. Thank you, and may God bless everybody. Bye-bye.